1160 WCCS and 101.1 FM. In the studio with me this morning, Walter Schroth, Nathaniel Arthurs. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning, Todd.
Good to have you both with us. And on the telephone is Beaver Bob himself. Bob Headland is with us. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am doing quite well.
Oh, that's terrific. Now, the Beaver Bobcats, of course, are going to be a part of the Jimmy Stewart Airport Festival Hangar Dance. Walter, we look so forward to your visit every year because we know that we're going to hear good things about a bygone era.
Yeah, we certainly are, Todd. You know, this is our 8th annual program.
Yeah.
And, we try to relive in the World War II hangar dance that Jimmy Stewart portrayed in the Glenn Miller story, and to kind of keep that part of our culture alive and well. And with the help of the Beaver Bobcats, they provide some really great music for that. We usually have a little something to eat beforehand, which would have been typical of the hangar dances of World War II. The USO, the Chow Hall would have provided some good eats. But we also have a portion of the program where we honor between 3 and 4 of our veterans and thank them for their service. They really represent, though, all the veterans, but we do try to single out 3 or 4 folks to pay particular attention. And this year we've got 3 really great guys from World War II, 2 guys from the Navy, 1 guy from the Army. One of them was a Pearl Harbor survivor, and the other one survived 2 kamikaze attacks. So we've got some really great guys this year. Yeah.
Now, when you say you're having a meal ahead of time, it's not sea rations.
No, sir, it's certainly not sea rations. We usually have Cunningham Meats cater our food, and it's kind of a picnic fare, pulled pork, pulled beef, potato salad, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Bob.
Yes.
How's the band sounding this year?
It's sounding better than ever. We have a list of close to 50 pieces that we are going to try to play during the 3 hours that we're performing there, starting at 7 o'clock. And all kinds of music, stuff from the big band era of Glenn Miller and Tommy Dorsey, like In the Mood, Sentimental Journey, Sing, Sing, Sing. We're also having a polka medley included in the program, and a samba like Brazil. So it's pretty well-rounded.
Yeah,
from the World War II era.
I would guess polka music is pretty much state law, isn't it?
Just about. That's based in Indiana.
That style of music is so energetic and at the same time so sentimental. It just must make you feel good to see when people at events such as this Saturday's Hangar Dance, when they get into it and they start swaying to the music, it just has to fill your heart, doesn't it?
It sure does, especially when people come to these hangar dances dressed in vintage clothing. It takes you right back to that World War II era.
Oh, yeah. Walter, I know that is something that we want people to do. We want them to come dressed for the time period, huh?
Absolutely. We usually have several couples that will come dressed in the period dress from the late 30s into the early 50s, including a guy that usually wears a zoot suit, and they really know how to cut that rug.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk a little bit with Nathaniel this morning as well. You have been involved with the festival overall, but particularly with the online aspect of it.
Yes, they got me into the committee this year. I've helped out with a couple of different ones. Blessing of the Airplanes we're doing, the Hangar Dance, and also the Hangar Talk. So there's things I've been helping out, promoting the ticket sales are on eventbrite.com. You can buy tickets there. You can get them at the door, get them at the airport. Right now they're on sale, where it's $25 a couple or $15 per person, and kids 12 and under are free.
Yeah. Yep. As you have gotten into the Jimmy Stewart Airport Festival with all your hard work here in this particular season, what have been some of the things that have really stood out to you about what's going to be happening on Saturday and Sunday?
Well, at 8 a.m. there's going to be the pancake eating breakfast, which is going to be really cool. And actually, there's going to be a contest. If the person that eats the most pancakes can get a VIP ride on the C-54.
Oh, yeah?
Which that is the Spirit of Freedom. So that's pretty cool. We have Shootsy Reynolds. She was a World War II WASP.
Yeah.
If you look her up. She's from Connellsville, and there was 1,100 women that were pilots back in World War II.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll be here. We also have a movie stunt pilot named Dean Englehart. He's coming in from California. He's been in a lot of movies, so he'll be there doing some talks. And then also Amplified Church with Ed Newell will be doing Blessing the Airplanes at 10 a.m.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on.
A lot of stuff going on. Plus we have the Historical Society here in Indiana was kind enough to put on display a lot of stuff from World War II all the way to present military that will be at the Hangar Talk. So we really want to thank them for that as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. Walter, this Hangar Dance has started, as you said, about 8 years ago, and it did not take long before it really caught on.
It really has become the social event for the entire festival. It's on Saturday night at 5:30. We'll begin serving. The doors will open at 5. Our honorees will be honored at 6:30, and then the rug cutting will start at 7 o'clock sharp.
Yeah,
and it really has become something that a lot of people look forward to every year, Todd.
Hey, Bob Headland, how long is Walter's solo supposed to be in Pennsylvania 65000, and how long before you cut him off?
Well, we let Walter do his thing, and we just follow along.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do, is just follow Walter along, because you know how he can take over.
He's the Bob Eberly of Indiana, I guess.
He's the Bob Eberly of Indiana. There you go, Walter. That's a pretty good title to have.
Well, we did try that one year, Todd. There's a World War II era song called "Bless Them All."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I tried singing that, and they rescued me by sending up their soloist. Only she sang a different version, and I didn't know the words.
I'm sort of guessing they rescued everybody else there, Walter. It wasn't you who needed rescuing.
That is correct.
Hey, Bob, when you get into the spirit of these things and you hear all of the fun that takes part, and then you get to ceremonies like they do for those who have served in the past, and the honors that we do for our veterans here, that has to be a moving part of your night as well.
It does. In fact, when we get to our second set of the evening, we start the program with the musical salute to the armed forces. And in this particular medley, it consists of all of the military anthems that are for the different branches of the armed forces: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and even the Coast Guard. And it is a stirring tribute to the men who have served their country, and to the ones that unfortunately passed away while serving their country.
And for those members of the Beaver Bobcats who continue to keep this kind of music alive, a special salute to them as well. Your bandmates really have done a very special thing in what they do for events such as this. How many people are in the band this year, and what's it been like getting together? Have you had a lot of events?
We have about 20 people in our group. One of the trumpet players doubles as a vocalist. That's Kim Zarance. She'll be our featured vocalist this Saturday. And we are looking forward to performing in Indiana this weekend.
All right. It's going to be a beautiful time. Walter Schroth is with us, Nathaniel Arthurs as well. Bob Headland is on the telephone with us. The Hangar Dance is coming up. Bob, you mentioned online sales of tickets. And give that address again.
Okay. Yeah, it's the eventbrite.com. There's plenty of time to get some tickets right now.
Mm-hmm.
$25 per couple, $15 per person. That includes the meal, the music, and all the entertainment that we have going on. So it's definitely something you don't want to miss. And then you can watch Walter with his dance shoes. That's always impressive.
You see, you use the word impressive.
Very impressive.
There are other words that apply in this case.
That is correct, and we will not go there.
When you have this event every year and folks get together, I know that you see a lot of the same folks every year, but we talk about this each year as well. When you get young people who will turn out for events such as this, and they sort of get their eyes open to what it used to be like. At least they get a little bit of the flavor of what it was like back in 1944 in some hangar in England. It just must be very special to everybody involved just to see as they begin to understand what their grandparents and great-grandparents went through.
That's absolutely right, Todd. And you know, for the younger people that have begun to discover how exciting this kind of swing dance can actually be, they really do enjoy it because it is a very different style of dance, but it's also one that's a high energy form of dance.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's something that I think the younger people are attracted to.
Yeah, Grandma and Grandpa had fun too.
They did.
Even in the harshest of times, like the World War II environment. Bob Headland, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Certainly, my pleasure.
And we'll
looking forward to coming there in Indiana this coming Saturday.
And we'll look forward to seeing you here. Nathaniel, thanks so much.
Thank you, Todd.
Walter?
Todd, I do have to cover up for my brother-in-law just real quick. We need to mention that the RC Flying Club will be there doing a demonstration. The ham radio, local ham radio group will be there, and anybody wants to talk on a ham radio, they'll have that opportunity. And we especially want to talk about the Cessna 310 from Jimmy Stewart will be on display. There's been a group from the EAA that's been working very hard on that.
That's beautiful. We talked right up to the marker. Thanks, boys.